Magandang umaga. Ako nga pala ang inyong Professor Garcia. At narito ako ngayon upang ituro sa inyo kung paano sagutan ang word optimization problem gamit itong problem na nasa board. So, given is find two positive numbers whose sum of n times the first and 5 times the second is quadratic and whose product is a maximum. So, sa given na ito, hanapin natin yung maximum product. First is, ano nga ba ang ating word equation? Ang maging word equation natin is x plus y equals 100. Sir, ayan po ba ang gagamitin natin para mahanap yung maximum product? No. Ang gagamitin natin para mahanap yung maximum product is ito. X times y equals p. Pero, ang una natin gagamitin, para malaman natin yung real value ng x at ng y, is ito muna. Let x be the first number and y be the second number. So, yung given equation natin, let's assume na itong 10 times na ito, magiging x. So, 10x. And, yung second number natin, which is 5 times the y. So, magiging 5y. And, yung product natin na 500. Ngayon, to simplify that, divisible naman siya by 5. Pwede naman siya i-divide by 5. 10 divided by 5, 2x, plus 5 divided by 5, y, and 500 divided by 5 is 100. Next step, tatranspose natin itong 2x, tabi ng 100.
Sir, bakit po naging y na lang yung 5 over, yung 5y over 5?
Good question. So, 5 divided by 5 is 1. Hindi naman natin siya, hindi naman siya necessary na isama. Pwede naman natin ilagay na lang itong 5 as a 1. Hindi na lang yung product ng 1. Ayun na lang. Let's continue. Yun na nga. Natranspose na natin itong 2x sa tabi ng 100. So, y is equal to 100. Pag natranspose tayo guys, nababago yung sign, yung positive magiging negative, yung negative magiging positive. Since positive siya, magiging negative siya. Negative. So, ito yung equation ng y natin. Ngayon, i-convert natin itong y into x. Ang mangyari dyan is, itong x ito, lalagyan natin dito, 100 minus 2x. Distributive, gagamit natin distributive. So, 100x minus 2x squared equals b. Ngayon, na-distribute na natin, i-derivative natin ito, we're gonna derivative this with respect sa x. So, ito yung value, no? I-derivative natin siya, magiging 100 minus gagamit tayo ng power rule. 2 times 2 is equal to 4. So, 1 4x. And, there. I-divide natin itong dalawang to by 4 to get the x, to get the final value of x. So, cancel. And 100 divided by 4, we get that 25. Sir, ayan po ba yung final product ng x? Yes, but ang hinahanap kasi natin is maximum value ng product. So itong x na to, pwede na natin siya ilagay dito sa equation y, which is 100 minus 2x. So bring down 100, 2, and yung value ng x, which is 25, value 100 minus 50. Ang value ng y natin is now, nakuha na natin yung final value ng y, final value ng x. Dito na natin magagamit yung final equation, which is x times y equals to b, para makuha natin yung maximum product. So, 25 minus 50, times 50, you're getting the product of 1,200. So, sir, ayan na po bang final answer na lahat? Yes. Ayan ang maximum value ng product. The way may matutunan kayo, meron pa tayong dalawang equation na ibibigay ng ating dalawang professor.
So, good morning guys. I'm your professor today at itry natin solve ang second equation, ang second problem natin in which a resort earner wants to enclose a additional area for swimming activities. Based on her plan, only 3 sites will be fenced with 270 meters road and closed, while the shoreline part will be open. Determine the dimension of the 3 sides of the rectangle that will give a maximum area. So let's assume na this is our fence and ito yung parang shoreline niya. In this problem, we're gonna use x plus y is equal to 270. Pero bago yun, ang hinahanap kasi dito is yung determine the 3 sides that will give a maximum area. So, we're gonna use x times y is equal to a. Yung a nagre-represent siya ng pinaka-maximum area niya. So, what we're gonna do? So, since ito, sinasabi dito, let x be the width and let y be the length. So, in this given, you're gonna give us 2 width in which we represent as x here. So, length plus length equals to 270. What we're gonna do next? What we're gonna do next is we're gonna transpose the 2w in tapat ng 270. So, L is equal to 270 is equal to minus 2w. So, for that to solve, what we're gonna do next is we're gonna use this we're gonna convert na natin siya into x times y is equal to 8. So, copy so we're gonna use, so since representing y x, so v times 270 minus 2v equals to 8. Since ito na kayo 8 pa. So, so we're gonna use distributive property na dito. So, distribute. So, 270 times w will give us 270 v minus v times 2w will give us 2w v equals 8. So, from, ano ang next na gagawin natin? So, ano na gagawin na natin next is we're gonna find the first derivative of this given na to. So, derivative of 8 with respect to x. So, copy muna natin siya. Sorry, maliit. So, 270, ang derivative niya is give us 270 minus, so using power rule ulit, sinabi ng unang ng professor nyo, so we're gonna get 4x. So, ano lang next na gagawin natin? Sir, we're gonna equate it to 0. So, 270 minus 4x is equal to 0. So, we can just, pwede naman kahit ano dito yung i-ano natin since mag-even naman siya. So, pwede natin itong yung 70, pwede ilipat dito or ito. So, for me, ang gamitin ko is ilipat ko dito yung negative, ay yung positive 270. So, magiging negative 4x is equal to negative 270. Since ilipat natin yung positive sa kanan, magiging negative siya. So, kaya pwede natin siya i-divide sa 4. So, negative 4. Since negative 4 yung ating given, para makancel siya. So, negative 4. So, negative 4, cancel, will give us x. So, since negative 270 na siya, then negative 4, since alam naman natin na negative times negative will give us positive, or negative divide negative will give us positive. So, we got 67.5. So, ito na po yung x natin. Ito na yung x natin. Pero, asan yung y? So, sinasabi natin na ito na yung y. Length is equal to 1. Length is 270 minus 2b. So, in this position, since x represents the width, so we can assume na 270 minus 2. Itong formula, itong nakuha natin, since yung x is same na naman siya width, so 67.5. So 67, so bring down 270 minus 2 times 67.5 give us 135. So it will give 135 for our length. Since nahanap na natin yung pinaka length and width natin, so sulat muna. muna para mas maano. 125, 725. Ang hinahanap dito is yung sinasabi dito, delta dimension of three sides of the rectangle at kung dito maximum area. Maximum area is when you multiply both length and width, yung pinaka-size mo kuha niya. Since pwede natin itong gamitin, x times y is equal to area. Area is equal to, ang ating x is 67.5 times yung ating length na 135, that will give us an area of 9,112.5 meters squared. That's our final answer sa paghahanap ng maximum area of X. Yun lang guys, so sana may matutunan kayo. And meron pa kaming last question na ibibigay, which mapapanood niya next time. Bye!
Good morning, guys. So I'm your third professor, and we will try and answer this last given. So our given will be Joshua wants to fence his subdivision lot. He wants to install fences on his rectangular region and maximize area. He measured and found out that its perimeter is 440 meters. What are the dimensions of the rectangular region that will give him the maximum capacity? So we will assume that this illustration is our rectangular region. Since it's rectangular, so apat yung sides niya. To get our values, we will use this first equation para makuha natin yung values ng length and width. So, our W. So, bakit siya naging W and L? So, dito kasi, since apat ka, dito na lang sila na side, so width times length is equal to W and length times length is equal to L. So, our perimeter is 440. So, dito guys, pwede tayo mapili kung ano yung unang gusto natin. So dito, we begin with 2W para makuha natin yung value ng dalawa. So, yung gagawin ng dito is yung katabi ng pinili natin isa solve, itatranspose na natin dito sa kabila. So, magiging minus 269. So, after this is since divisible sila kayo, i-divide natin sila sa cancel. So, width is equals to 220. Cancel. So, ito lang po natin yung formula is gagawin natin para makuha natin yung length natin. So, isa-substitute lang natin siya dito. Area is equals to length. Inigawa natin 20 minus L. So, after this, we will distribute the L sa dalawang value. So, magiging 20 L minus M squared. 6 times L times L squared. So, ang next dito na gagawin is kukunin natin yung first derivative. So, area with respect to dx is equals to 20. And dito is L. Well, and after this, we will equate this to 0. Tapos na natin itong tulad sa kabila. So, 12 minus 30. Kasi equals na pala sa transpose. So, 12. And since divisible sila, para makansel itong 2, para muna natin 5 yung na length, hindi ba natin sa 2? So, 220. So these are value or pwede natin siya gagawin. So our final value ng length is 110. And ang nakuha na natin ito, pwede na natin siya dito i-substitute para makuha na natin yung final value ng width. So, pwede ba siya dito? Ako na. So, kung nakuha na natin itong width and length, pwede na natin siyang i-substitute dito kasi since sabi sa given is what is the maximum area possible in this region. So, para makuha yung maximum area possible, let's gagawin natin yung equation na ito. Nakuha natin length is 110 Nakuha natin grade was 110. And times na natin siya, we will get the area of 12,100 meters. So this is the maximum area possible na hinahanap dito sa rectangular region. So since nasagot na natin ang questions na binigay, so that's all for today.
Bye guys.
Bye, guys.
See you then
Thanks
next
for
week.
watching.